Good evening. What's the one strategy that I should know for BTC trading? At least you should know the basics of price action. Okay. You need to understand what is important support, important resistance. If you ask me one best strategy, if you combine price action along with stop loss hunting, both of these two together might give you very positive results. Gray matter. Good evening. Is my audio clear? Everything is clear? 21 people watching the live stream, only 5 likes. Please like the live stream, traders. Quickly, let's start discussing about the market view. Now on a 15 minutes time frame, what I can see is this trend line, right? This trend line is acting as support 1, support 2, and now this area I have marked in the market. This area can be the next support, and this zone, resistance 1, resistance 2, resistance 3. Recent time market has been in an uptrend channel pattern itself, right? That is one thing that we need to take into consideration. One more trend line also like this we can draw. Okay, if you draw this, this seems like a rising wedge pattern. Okay, where the range of the market is becoming narrow and narrow. The highs are becoming even though market is making higher lows, higher high, but at the upper range, if it gives a breakout, usually market might correct. Okay, that possibility is there, but we need to take into consideration that 1 lakh is a very important psychological level in the market. Okay, all of these factors we will take into consideration. Another 5 more minutes, let the market open. We'll see what kind of opportunities we will have. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain. For how many people it is lagging? I can see the portrait live stream is uh, running smooth. It is saying connection is excellent, but here I am getting some kind of error. Now I think the stream would have gotten a bit better. Just refresh the live stream. Has it gotten better now? Let me know, traders, is the live stream gotten better? Rohit sir, hello, welcome to the live stream. Will it move and hit 1 lakh? Hopefully, like if there is a correction in the market, later it can move towards the upside breakout. If it goes above 1 lakh, then there is a potential of pullback, removing weak players, because anyone who was, let's say, at the upper level, they have sold. Okay, they sold at the upper level, placing stop loss near 1 lakh zone. Okay, so if my market directly gives a breakout, that protection they would lose, right? Then people might be covering their position. Later again market can move towards the upside. Very, very crucial zone, traders, this 1 lakh level. Other streams are also lagging little bit. Might be YouTube problem. Now it is saying connection is excellent from my end, so please, it's good now, it's better. Maybe from YouTube's end, I believe. Now I'll put this one poll. Please tell me what is your view. Please participate in the poll. Those of you who's watching the live stream on portrait mode, we have the landscape mode. Okay, that also is streaming as we speak. So if you want to join that, you can join that. All right, to experience the view in full screen. I'll share the link with you guys who was watching in portrait mode. Sindhil Kumar sir, hello, welcome to the live stream. Now, if I look at global market, Dow Jones is kind of positive, around 210 points up, 0.5%. S&P 500, Nasdaq and all, it was in a positive note yesterday. Also, people were expecting, they were very curious about, what Jerome Powell is going to speak. It was understood already that he is not going to cut interest rate or anything as such, but still volatility was there while he speaks, right? Somehow on a positive note, Nasdaq and S&P 500 has closed today. Dow Jones is a bit positive. Depending on what kind of sentiment Nasdaq and S&P 500 is showing, we will decide our plan. Time is around 7 o'clock. We might expect some kind of movement in the market. Please check Ethereum also. Okay, this is Ethereum chart. Ethereum here, strong support was there, and then one side they have pushed it up. Above this level, nothing big convincing. Let's say 1 hour time frame. Next area for the market is 2095. Before that, market has, here there was a tight range you can see in Ethereum. Let me show it to you. This 1 hour time frame I'm saying. Market was respecting this level, and finally it has come out of that range. Previously this was the resistance, it has come out of this range, but pullback is expected before the upside move. So waiting for pullback makes more sense in Ethereum case. BTC, see in BTC there was this red candle, right? From top we are seeing selling pressure, red candle, again one more red candle, and this green candle, as of now it has not been able to break the high of the previous red candle. Okay, this is the strong red candle. We will see. Now I'll switch to 3 minutes time frame. This rising wedge pattern market is showing some kind of pullback, and here it seems like it has given a breakout. How much points is this? 270 to 80 points. What we can decide is if market goes below the zone, right? 99,200. If market goes below that, maybe we can plan for bearish trade. Recently, what level is this? 382 level. This also acts as a nice area. Let's see. On a 3 minutes time frame, I mark this zone. This is the upper zone, this is the lower zone, and trendline market has given a breakout. It's coming for a retest. From here, if it breaks the upper level, we'll look for bullishness. If it goes below, we'll look for bearishness. Okay. Anyways, kind of rising wedge pattern market has done. So from upper level, if it corrects, then we can. Now it's between the upper range, around 270 points here, 270 points here. So this area as of now, recently you can see resistance, breakout, retest. Again, if it goes above 99,486, we'll be looking for bullish trade. If it goes below this, we'll be looking for bearish trade. Sir, I has been buffering a lot. Is it buffering? For me, connection now it is saying excellent. That time I got error from YouTube, not now. What about others? Is it, if it is buffering for you, just refresh once. Okay, refresh the page once. This area, we'll see how market behaves here. So what do you think about tomorrow opening in Nifty due to sudden sell-off at the end, the tension between India Pakistan? People have expiry, they have closed their positions. That is what I feel right now. Tomorrow let the market open, traders, we will decide. Any important news, usually the airstrike or anything happens, or any kind of attack, retaliation, it all happens when it happens uh, early morning, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. So that time only we will understand the sentiment. When our market opens, what is the situation? Based on that, we will decide which side we need to look for. This candle is showing some strength. Nasdaq, whoever wants to watch the live stream in full screen, you can switch to landscape mode. I've shared the link. Okay, around Nasdaq, S&P 500, both are slightly positive. I'll open the chart. Nasdaq gap up. Previously this area, correction can happen. Based on this one candle, we cannot, of course, seriously judge the market condition, right? That is one thing. S&P 500, if S&P 500 5 minutes time frame, similar kind of situation, gap up, showing slight correction. This area will be the next supporting range. Market, let me see, BTC has given a breakout. Okay, so first let me go for one trade here. I've taken the entry. This green candle was the pullback candle, so little below that candle I'll place the stop loss. Hopefully this sustains. I'll go down, paste the stop loss level, very small stop loss. So from here, position, stop loss, 1s2. First we will consider this previous resistance. From there, if there is continuation, we will see. There should not be any kind of reversal area. That is one problem. 618 level. So 618 level means reduce the stop loss. Hopefully it sustains here. This is make or break level for us. Three minutes closing. It here has been near 618 level. It is holding on to this range. Please be a bit careful. Okay, if you're not entered, wait for just 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, this pullback, how it reacts, I have to see. I wanted to take around 200 quantities also, but first let's see. Immediately at this breakout only at the upper level I've entered, so little higher cost. At the upside I have this 1 lakh resistance. All of these things is a problematic situation only. This 618 level is kind of acting as a resistance zone. Stop loss taken. 618 level. So I'll be going for sell side now. Okay, so this area, copy that one test I had to do. Market was respecting that 618 level. Hopefully the strength, market holds on to the strength. Anyways, rising wedge, short trade, entry price, stop loss, target. Okay, as of now I've taken the setup. This market gave a breakout, retest. I planned for bullish trade, but 618 level market is taking resistance, means bigger stop loss I don't want to give here. So I just reduced the stop loss, and I had asked people to wait in case you are not taken any trade. Now this setup, if the market keeps moving towards the downside, we will keep trailing. Okay, too much of stop loss and all will not be taking in this trade. Till above this candle we will place stop loss and we will see. US market though slightly positive, that one concern is definitely there. One strong candle, if we get off here, that would be really helpful for us, because we can reduce our stop loss even more. Okay, Ajay sir, good evening sir. Can we hold our future position more than a day? uh, we can, but you see, overnight risk is always there. You need to factor in that. Okay, so you set the stop loss target. How much of a risk you are okay to take overnight, you please do that. Sometimes what might happen is, let's say you are in the market, you are looking at the setup. Okay, that time, in case there is, after all it is technology, right? By chance there is any kind of glitch or any such things, then to a certain extent you can sort it out. Okay, manually, if you have to exit also, you can exit. But if you don't have that option overnight, if there is any technical glitch, then it is a problem. What the heck, this is holding on to this range. Too much of pullback, if it doesn't do, that is good for us. From here, any pullback and then correction also is fine, but too much up to this zone, if it goes, simply I gave two stop loss, like that situation will happen. Anyways, so I have been, now no buffering, right? Hopefully there is no buffering. What is again? Buyer, wick is there. Who wants to re-enter? Wait. Who wants to take bearish trade? Wait. Let market go below this zone. That time place your stop loss above this area, and then you can look for the next trade. Okay. As of now, 618 level rejection. It is a strong red candle. In recent time, this is the strongest red candle which is formed. So if sellers are trying to hold on to this range and they do not want the market to reach 1 lakh soon, then of course you can see this rising wedge also, no? Market forming this rising wedge. So it might come up to this correction zone. That can be the first target. Next target can be even more. At least risk we will manage as of now. Risk I have kept. You can see what is the risk here, around $51. Okay, reward as the market keeps moving. As of now, here I have kept the risk reward calculator, but let the movement happen, that time we will see. As long as there is no strong bearishness in the market, I cannot bring down the stop loss. Okay, this is the strength area where sellers are put pressure. When market goes below the zone only, I can bring my stop loss below this. Okay, that is the current situation. That's why anyone who wants to take bearish trade, market if it's holding on later going below this buying pressure wick is there, no, below this, if it goes above this, you place your stop loss and look for bearish. Around 50 people watching the live stream, only 25 likes. Support the channel by liking the videos, traders. Two voices are coming, sir, they are saying. Are you getting two voices? Is the audio clear for you guys? Let me know. Is the audio clear, traders? Please let me know. Sikimuthu sir, if you say no, I will not understand. You're saying audio is clear or not clear? Audio clear. Okay. All right. Fine. Someone else. As of now, this is Ethereum chart. Sorry, BTC chart. I've taken a trade in BTC. Okay. Srinivas sir, Sikimuthu sir, Sachin sir, everyone, thanks for confirming. Anyone who's not yet entered, wait for the market to go below this zone, okay, so that we can place a stop loss here and take fresh entry. Okay, I have entered already. You can see that here on the screen. Can you give me opinion on my question? What's your question? So what do you think about tomorrow's opening in Nifty due to sudden sell-off at the end? See, previously in my YouTube channel, I used to make, one day before, I used to share my view, right? So next day morning, but what used to happen is once this Trump started coming, this war issues, so overnight a lot of things are changing. That is why I completely stopped sharing Nifty Bank Nifty analysis one day before. What I do early morning in free Telegram channel, in 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, I share my view, right? So a lot of things are changing overnight. That is the only reason I prefer to look at the things just 10 or 15 minutes before the market open. We will look into. Okay. What Raktim, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Raktim sir, is it? Raktim Chatterjee. So tomorrow morning you join the free Telegram channel. In that definitely I will share my view. Okay. There's no point in discussing about the market which is closed. This breakdown, hopefully this is not a false breakdown. If market continues this trend, that would be a good thing for us. Anjunath sir, good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Use the stop loss a bit. Continuation. Too much after this breakdown, you see, too much it is holding. That is one concern. Let's see. Global market is kind of on a positive note itself. Saravanan sir, good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Those of you who's watching the live stream, support the channel by liking the video. This to market, I'm going to reduce the stop loss. I don't want to get into, if continuation, if it's happening, let it happen from here. By chance market moved up 50-60% correction, again one pullback means unnecessary bigger stop loss placing here doesn't make sense. If it continues, let it continue. In this trade, if you see, the risk is very small, right? As of now, risk is kind of $23, reward is $80. So can you, US market too is bullish, right? It's on a positive note. This BTC though, it is giving a breakdown how much I need to trust this. It is going as per the view, no doubt, but how much we need to trust this breakdown also matters. Okay, so our duty is to keep reducing our risk as much as possible in this trade. One more strong red candle comes means that would be better for us. How many of you entered this trade? Let me know. Those of you who wish to watch the live stream in full screen, please note that there is one more live stream which is going on, so you can come to the main live stream. Please like the stream. Thank you ma'am. Entered. Okay, this is a little pressure zone itself, traders. This though, you see, one concern here I will tell you, market has corrected so much, it is holding on to this range and it is near the 618 level support. That is why as much as possible we will reduce the risk for this trade. Okay, that's why from the upper level I've got down the risk lower. Simply displaying games here. US market positive. This is acting a bit weird. It's holding on. See, after giving breakdown, it is holding on right too much. That is the concern here. So this is a positive support area. As of now, it is at cost to cost. Okay, so whoever entered along with me, market is acting a bit weird right now, that too at this zone. So if you are worried, maybe you close the position, we will look for re-entry. But in this case, stop loss have reduced as much as possible from my end. So just 130 points is nothing here. So I'm just leaving it as it is. But if you're a bit worried, you close and you can enter later. If you feel this 130, 140 points is nothing, continue to hold. Risk is very small, reward is decent. Around $80 we will make. Okay. So it's too slow. Traders, see here it gave a breakout failure. Again here breakdown kind of failing situation it is showing. So it is playing games. Hopefully quickly, if the moment comes, we will capture that and wait for the next opportunity. S&P 500 5 minutes time frame, it is showing after gap up, it is trying to cover the gap. So if market is coming here and reversing, it will be a problem for our setup. But if it decides to come to this zone, by then BTC gives a nice momentum towards the downside, it would be fine for us. 8 level. change this upper level, lower level. These two are acting as a very confusion zone, indecision zone. How was your Indian market traders today? What kind of trading setup did you take? Bullish or bearish? And did you take any trade in Indian market? First half the market was very volatile, right? Completely supporting option sellers. I, to a certain extent, I had a internet issue or network issue, sorry, power supply issue. So it was difficult for me also to manage. I had very less interest to trade today. Somehow one setup, first setup, one small stop loss I tried, okay, on the bearish side. That one around 20 points only risk. Second setup, this worked out, but it gave a moment very late. So target was good, but movement was very late. After that, additional move. Some people were asking, telling sir 140 up to 140 points the premiums moved. You exited at 80, 85 points on. But what to do? So a situation is like I have certain rules. After 2 o'clock, I should not look at the market. So I stick to that rules and I go. So based on that, whatever market gave, it was fine. What about yours, Indian market situation today? It is holding on to this range too long, traders. Breakdown, holding. Showing continuation. It is showing continuation, traders. Anyways, 100 points is the risk that I've taken. I've reduced the stop loss as much as possible. Here one seller's pressure is happening, here buying pressure is happening. Market is acting too weird. Big move, if it at least, if it decides, okay, I want to move up, after hunting the stop loss, I'll move up, means we can go as per the trend. Or it has come down, it has taken removed weak players, later it is showing continuation towards the downside, means as per rising wedge pattern we can go. But it has formed a range, and within that range, if it is trading, it's kind of trapping situation itself. Whoever has not taken any entry, wait. Next setup, definitely I'll speak with you. This existing setup, whatever it is, let it be as it is, because the risk is just what, $20 for me here. Based on your this 100 points is the risk, 130 points. That's fine. Around 60 people watching the live stream, only 40 likes. At least make live views and likes equal traders, 20 more likes. After liking the live stream, please mention your name in the pinned comment, sorry, in the comment section. Top 5 names, I will announce your name, okay? The first 5 people who likes the live stream and mention your name in the comment section, I'll announce your name. All right. Now you see this recent swing correction, 618 level. From here again correction. This is our last chance. If market moves down, good. Or else that stop loss we will give and close. Too much of headache. I'm not saying about the trading this one. I mean the way how BTC is reacting right now. Global market though still positive. S&P 500. Pull back, high, low, lower, high, lower, low. It's moving on a downtrend. Hopefully, if S&P 500 comes to this zone instead of considering this area as support, that would help us a bit. S&P 500 as well as Nasdaq, both are doing similar kind of movement itself. No big change. Here also, why it has not yet come to this support and bounce. Before only it has bounced. We will see what happens. At the current situation, what can be done? Can we enter or not? You see, from top, market respected, removed some weak players here, right? Gave a breakout, converted to false, it corrected. Here it gave false breakdown. Any random people who entered at the bottom, we entered a bit early, but anyone who entered here above this candle and all, if they have placed the stop loss, a small pullback, again removed. Now again 618 level resistance. If it falls, hopefully we will capture the move. Anyway, stop loss is small, market is at cost to cost. If I lose also around $21, but if I make around $80, like that we will see. For other people, it is better you just wait for some time. One more, any more confirmation, if we get proper setup, if we get, then definitely we can discuss about that. As long as this wick is cleared, this wick is very important, 99,200. So if market stays below 99,200, then next it has potential of reaching 98,800. Yeah, 90, up to this zone it will come. Next will be this zone, 98,800, and then if it is very strong, my expectation is market will go to 98,100. Okay, 98,100 is where here, right? This is too far, but before this, up to this zone it can come. Hopefully, if it comes, good. Global market, Nasdaq. Nasdaq to one more pullback. Shilamuthu ma'am, thank you for liking the live stream. To Winkle, thank you for liking the live stream. Vinod Reddy sir, thank you. Karthikeyan sir, Ravi sir, Sikimuthu sir, Adrian, Manjunath sir. Okay. Thank you everyone for liking the live stream. Thanks for supporting the channel. This the 618 level here. Move up again 618 level. Sideways market traders, sideways market. And I don't have a feeling of keeping stop loss up to this zone at this point of time. Because up to this zone, if I keep stop loss, market is playing around within this area itself, right? too much of consolidation means both the side movement is possible. That time, since I would have taken bearish trade, always I'll keep thinking about, that is human psychology, right? If I have taken a bearish trade, what is the possibility? Okay, from 618 level, maybe market will correct, I will wait again, it might go up to upper level little more, it will correct. So if I've taken one trade, if I've not exited it, or if I've already entered a trade, then my mindset will be okay, positive towards the setup what I've taken, only it will be there. That's humans nature, right? That's why too much stop loss I don't want to give. Small stop loss, if it takes, then patiently wait which side market direction it is trying to give, that we will wait and observe. Once that observation is done, one decent risk reward I'm getting, next setup I will enter. Okay, range bound. I'd asked about today's trade in Nifty, Bank Nifty. Did you guys trade today in the Indian market or not? What was my setup already I've discussed here, right? The free group also I have mentioned that this is the view. It took a lot of time to give the move, a lot of premium decay, later only the move we got, but it was a good spike. I would not advise anyone to take fresh trades. Market is in indecision zone. There is selling pressure from this area, buying pressure at this area. It's trading in a box. Okay, this is the smaller box, the upper box is this zone to this zone. Within this range, I don't know, too much of volatility is happening in the market. My only confidence is about these sellers, but like I said, I cannot place my stop loss up to this zone. Any stop loss, if I have to take it here, I'll take it here. Let market later decide after the zone where it wants to move, then we will decide our entry. Until then, it will be just stupid of us to enter a fresh trade. As of now, it is holding on to 618 level of Fibonacci. Okay, this zone and all can be the final re-entry zone for these people to push the market towards the downside. If they do that, that's fine. If not, difficult. At the bottom, this has become a recent supporting area also. Like I said, almost come near the stop loss. Okay, two small stop losses I have given. Okay, you can see the order book here, $25, here $34, so around $50 I have given. Somewhere I want to capture 1,000 points in this market. That if that 1,000 points, if we are able to capture, see this is real strong selling pressure candle, traders. Again, let's not get into this trap. Wait and then decide. No trade today, sir. See, it is looking like that itself. Breakdown, recent swing, market has corrected around 50-60%, holding on to this range. If you see shorter duration, again from upper level, if you see market is holding on. I really want to go bearish, but setup is this zone. As long as market breaks, simply headache. Pressure, is it there? Definitely pressure is there. Same level I might have to enter. Again here, if I have to give stop loss, I have to give close to 250 points. 250 points means 25, 50, $50. $50 again is the risk. For $50, if I decide 600 means, let be that as it may, here this setup correction happened, I guess so. So market has come to this support, S&P 500 I mean. BTC and this one not moving in sync at all today. If you see here, gap up, okay fine, market is moving towards the downside. This one only one breakdown, it's taking support, forming higher lows, higher highs. That is why something somewhat tricky it looks like. It's better to wait for the setup. Next time, let market show some bearishness below this zone. I'll be looking for bearishness. If it has decided to move above this zone, this is a strong red candle. So if it sustains above that, then maybe I'll focus on bullish trade. Uh, 350, 380 points. So Ethereum view, let me see. Ethereum, though smoothly it is moving towards the upside, continuously taking support at the zone. Properly it's not sitting here, so we can consider this area as support, this area as resistance. This though, if you draw this line properly like this, now it is at resistance, right? So in the future, above the zone, if market goes, you look for bearish trade, bullish trade. If not, no. Seriously, no. All right. It has. I'll get ready. If it's becoming W pattern and all, headache. Break support. No trade today, sir. Okay. Support, support. $380 points. Let it be as it is. We will see how market is it forming a double bottom here, giving a breakout again, is it staying in the zone, or if it's giving a breakdown. Based on that we will decide. My only concern is this rising wedge pattern. So rising wedge market, it has given a breakdown retest. 2 attempts I'm trying, not getting proper hold of the setup. Let me switch to 15 minutes time frame. Minutes. 15 minutes candle has been an indecision candle, right? Before that also it was indecision. I mean the current 15 minutes candle. There's wick both side. So at that indecision range, let's not enter. Because I want to take a bearish trade here. Setup. Is there Trump speech? Is there Trump speech today? I'm not sure. Someone is asking me, is there Trump speech? If anyone has any idea about that, let me know. 10 minutes. As of now, this area again market is holding. This is our 618 level of Fibonacci, right? So we will leave that. This also we will leave. Any continuation means we will plan any trade in the market. It's happening now as you stream, is it? Okay. If there is news. What is going to speak? Difficult to watch the stream as well as the market. How was my day? My day was good. This Indian market though little headache it gave until the target. Apart from that, things were fine. It's about US UK trade relationship. Okay.
We wouldn't have had Ukraine and Russia fighting. We wouldn't have had inflation. We wouldn't have had all of these things that happened. But in speaking with her, she said about family values. I said, well, you're not really saying anything there because we have great families too. We have great family values. She said, plus we advocate.
What is US market doing? How is S&P 500? Holding on, wick. We basically trade based on price action, stop loss hunting. If Trump, I didn't know Trump is going to speak today. Usually one or two people, they inform me already. Today no one did. If that was the case, we would have waited a bit longer and then planned our trades. That's what it was very confusing for me to look at after stop loss hunting why market is not moving towards the downside. It's because of his speech. Consolidating, yes, consolidating. My expectation is, in case market moves up to as long as this level doesn't break, expectation is market will move towards the downside itself. But when I've taken, after me taking the trade, if Trump is saying anything positive for the market, then setup to a certain extent will become a problem. News based movement, nothing can be done from our end, right? So that is one concern. I've not yet decided to take the trade, just analyzing the market. The bottom, this level it is holding, right? That is important. This area is acting as resistance. What do we do, traders? Shall we wait for another 15-20 minutes and then plan our entry, because market is not moving anywhere, right? Yes, there are some strong candles which is giving 200 to 50 points, but our plan is to capture bigger movement. So when the speech is going on, we cannot take any
Trump Grande and the 700-acre Doral. It's a tremendous country club, and it's actually the most successful country club in the U.S. where I was just given approval to build 1,500 units, and I couldn't care less about building units. When you're president, who the hell wants to build units?
look at the
Building units all my life.
comment section of
I don't want to build units, but
Trump's
today was
speech. I've not gone through. Anyone who's listening to that, you can let me know what is he discussing about. It is US-UK relationship, trade relationship, is it? Market has formed a W pattern. It is trying to give a breakout. It gives a breakout. If these sellers are strong, again they will put pressure. This I'm saying only based on price action, stop loss hunting. Trump is speaking based on that what will happen in the market. I have very less idea. If he's speaking anything positive or this one, then flyers for us. Market will indicate some pullback. Yesterday's high is acting as support. People will enter here. So gap up. Anyone who entered, gap up also. Nothing interesting. Same sentiment all around, right? S&P 500, Nasdaq, all around sentiment is the same. BTC also is just holding on. So this range is consolidation. See, you consider this as the resistance, consider this as support. Market is where? In a consolidation range, right? So in consolidation range, safely what you do, you avoid taking any trades. But my opinion I will share. Market has corrected, formed a W pattern, attracted buyers, sellers who are here. If they are strong, basically they have to push the market lower. So you believe that, not believe that. If you're taking trade based on that or not, it's entirely up to you. I will just mark the entry point, stop loss, reasonable stop loss, target. Little higher. Any strong red candle if I get, maybe I will try the third trade, or considering this area as a no trading zone, I think for many people the best thing will be to avoid taking any trade. Since 180, 200 points is the risk. It is a positive note. This one zone, as long as the market is holding, it is difficult to decide. Please stay live. Market is not, I've not entered this trade. I've just put the risk reward calculator. At the upper level, any bearishness if I get, if these sellers are putting pressure, means maybe I will see. In the news what Trump is speaking and all, I have no clue, so I cannot speak about that. If anyone is listening to what Trump is saying, then just give me a heads up. While he speaks, it's just slightly. Yes, stay, sir. Okay. Sure, I'll stay live, but just give me a second. Market is given a breakout. I can see that. I just want to see how these sellers will they put pressure in the market at this zone. Okay, if they put pressure, maybe this setup I might think about executing. If not, I will not execute. Global market though holding on. At this breakdown, anyone who would have entered, all the stop loss would have been hunted during this reversal. I mean, at S&P 500 level, I'm talking about. Same thing, I think, at this breakdown, anyone would have entered, even they're kind of trapped. But people who sold on top, they're kind of safe, both in S&P 500 and Nasdaq. Both might be safe at this point of time. Here, bearishness, this continuous candle. All right, I'm going for bearish trade. I'm not going to listen to what Trump says, anything. My setup, my price action stop loss hunting concept, based on that, what I have to do, I've taken the entry. Okay. If you're willing to enter, you can do that. If you think this is a sideways range, market will not move anywhere, you can avoid. Okay. So stop loss I have decided. Target also I will copy paste. This would be the last trade for the day. Okay. Market is at cost to cost. Risk is around $47. Reward is around 145. Okay. My understanding is if this seller who's sitting here, who put the pressure in the market here, if this person is strong, he will not allow the market to go above this zone. If he allows, that means he is weak. Buyers are strong, they will push the market even more higher. So little above this only I can place stop loss. Stop loss in this case is very small. At this zone, if the seller, because breakout has happened, people would have entered by position. In case it wants to remove the weak buyers, and if these sellers are putting pressure, they don't want market to go above the zone, this is the area where they have to push. This is going to be my final trading setup for the day. Hopefully Trump doesn't speak any nonsense. Points movement market is done from here. 400. It's okay. This level market doesn't hold, then resistance, resistance, third resistance, fourth time this is acting as resistance. If it takes off the stop loss, then market situation will be, buy on dip situation. Everything is it booming? Did he say something? Almost close to the stop loss. It's taken out, I guess. It's taken out the stop. Almost there. This breakout, if market has given, then it will continue, traders, towards the upside. This will continue. I'll close this. It might continue upside move. It will give pullback or something like that, but there's a high chance it will continue the upside move. That extra spike came right in the market. If I have not exited that extra spike, another $10, $12 it would have taken. Let me look at global market once. What is the risk amount here? I've taken some stop losses today. 3 stop losses I have taken. Price action setup is not working that great as of now. In case one breakout I get, that will be the final setup for the day. I will not take any setup after this. breakout, retest again. If it's breaking this level, only then, or if it gives a closing, next candle opens above that, small stop loss here. This area it has to break. Okay, let's say by chance if I'm entering here, whoever has reached the risk limit for the day, please don't take the next trade. Okay, this one though market has continuously showing bullishness here. If buyers are strong, ideally they might have to hold on. So for retest, if it comes up to this zone, extra buffer I have to give. That is one concern. Here also this is a very important zone. The sellers gave up. Now this seller, is he going to give up or not? That is what I'm observing. Okay, if the seller pushes the market down, definitely I cannot enter a bullish trade. But if my market sustains above the zone, then I might have to go on the buy side. So now the seller's side pressure is coming. Let me get a breakout above this, then I will see. Or it corrects better for me. The seller is putting pressure traders. In case this one sustains, then we will look for bullish trade, or else we will avoid. Okay, whoever doesn't want to take any trade, you can completely ignore. 3-2 level support the zone. What is the US market saying? US market also at the upper level, I said no, these guys are safe. They are kind of safe here. In Nasdaq, it will be somewhat similar. These sellers are still safe. I'm not taken this trade. Okay, just to be clear. Breakout has happened. Retest. Let it show any bullishness. This seller on top, he has given up. Okay, now this seller, is he going to give up or not? We have to see. If there is any strong bullishness above the zone, then this seller also might be ready to give up. That time breakout, retest, breakout means we can plan our bullish trade. Okay, this is a upper level rejection zone. This time, to be on a safer side, above this zone, if market goes only, I will take entry on the bullish side. Okay, still now not entered. I'll mention of this. So this is seller zone. What is seller zone? 99,750 range you keep. Okay, if market stays above the seller's zone, only then we'll be looking for bullish trade. Here we know breakout has happened, retest again. From here only it can bounce. That possibility is there. We will get better entry. No need to wait so long. But seller zone is there, no? The seller, he might re-enter here. If he re-enters, then we will end up in trouble again. That's why I want to avoid entry at this breakout retest zone. Is the view clear? This last trade, as long as there is no conviction, I will not be taking the trade. Okay. I'm just looking at BTC spot chart. There I can see some sellers pressure, somewhat similar to this. Sellers are kind of getting activated here. So as long as buyers re-enter, let's not enter. I'm thinking entry will be somewhere at this zone. Target will be on top above 1 lakh only. Stop loss will be somewhere here. So this is the setup which I'm looking for. Need to wait for entry. Now, like I said, this seller's pressure zone, again, if I have to enter one bearish trade only at this current zone, I can take. Okay. If I have to take bullish, I need market has to go above this zone. That's why I marked that and kept, so that there is no confusion also. BTC spot chart is showing some signs of bullishness. Yes, market. Breakout, removed weak players. Again, from here it has to continue if it wants to. BTC spot chart is showing some bullishness. That's true, but that is not reflecting here. Traders, in the comment section, let me know what is your view. Do you think market will move towards the upside or downside? This, like I said, is seller pressure zone. That's why I'm not entered here. If it goes above this zone, I'll be looking for bullish trade. What is your view? Do you think market will correct or it will move towards the upside? Okay. I'm on the bullish side, but it has to go above the zone. Maybe it will break down. Okay. Breakout is there. Sellers pressure zone is there. Market has come for a pullback, but small candle. One green candle like this also will definitely affect all of these this one entries. Seller zone, what to do? Manjunath sir thinks market will correct. Shilamuthu ma'am says market might it break down. Conviction is not coming, traders. It's close to 200 to 90 points. Forcefully, let's not jump into any trade. Market will correct 30 to 50% of today's move. That's my view, sir. Okay. Breakout, retest, holding on to this level. Here, if I enter, small stop loss only I can give, too much stop loss I cannot give, but this is seller pressure zone. So above the seller pressure zone, if I plan, maybe things can be a bit positive, is what I am feeling. Hari Kumar sir is bullish. All right. Market is what, just 500 points away from 1 lakh psychological level. Until it reaches that zone, definitely sideways situation, all of those unnecessary moves definitely we will see in the market. It will give breakout, it's my view. Okay, hopefully if it gives breakout we will try to capture, if not, no. Today's live stream is gone for more than 1 hour. Sellers are holding. Breakout correction means healthy correction. After that, upside movements will be a good one. Anyways, be ready with the setup. If I get, I will enter. That will be the last trade for me. Enter here, then good target I'll be able to achieve. Safe traders, you enter above this, okay? Bullish trade above this zone I've told, no? Above that zone, if you want, you enter. Now, though it is looking a bit risky only, but if I have to go as per the movement, this might be the zone for me to enter. You guys need not enter. You have to wait until bullish trade above this I've told, no? That zone. Okay. If I'm entering above that zone, for me risk reward is not setting properly. So little early entry if I get also. Stop loss I'm okay, 40 points, no problem. I've taken this entry, okay. Range bound, no. Okay sir, if it is range bound, nothing can be done. But since we are trading in the futures market, consolidation, if it breaks the upper level, then it might trap people at the zone, give a breakout. By then I would have trailed my stop loss. Okay. I've already taken entry. Safe traders can enter above this zone, okay, when that breakout gives. Your stop loss will not be here, your stop loss will be at this spot. S&P 500. It's so weird. Hashtag so weird. BTC and US market is not moving in sync. That is the problem. Those of you watching the live stream on portrait mode, you can come to the live stream which is happening in landscape. You can see the entire trade which I have taken. Okay. Seller zone only is one problem. Today not good for you, sir. Okay, okay. Forcefully don't jump into any trade. Okay. If market is going as per your view, you are having that conviction, you go ahead. Now this early entry what I've taken, it will give me a bit more buffer which I was looking for. Okay. As of now, this seller market has shown some buying pressure, breakout, retest. Now if it continues, good, setup will be strong. I'd said bullish trade above this, you can enter here, place your stop loss below this green candle and plan your entry. You can see where I've kept the stop loss around 32.99. 466 is my stop loss level. Okay, if it is visible for you. Above this level I had said bullishness, anyone has entered means okay. Your stop loss is same as mine. Okay. Entry, stop loss, just $165. Sorry, points, no problem. Target around 500. So risk reward is decent here. How many people entered this trade? Let me know. Hope you get your target. Hopefully, ma'am. Hopefully. Not about the target, stop loss, and all. The problem was Trump is going to speak and all those things. I did not have that idea. It's little bit. I would have thought about opposite to stop loss hunting sentiment. Entered along with you. Okay. What is this market? Volume is strong at the zone. Do cost to cost. TC spot chart is at 99.69. 99,690. This is the last setup. In case market is taking the stop loss, I will close my system. I will not be taking any trade after this. Crazy pressure. Stop loss hit traders. Okay, I'll give up $36. I've taken the risk. No other trade I'll be taking today. I don't know if Trump's speech is over, that's why they're pushing the market towards the downside or whatsoever. I'm not going to look at the system after this. Once psychology is affected, better to not look into the market at all. 2 times I was waiting for the bearish setup that I did not get. I think to go as per the trend like this setup. Anyways, still again seller's pressure zone. Anyways, traders, okay, I'll close the live stream. Very bad day and it's okay. Yeah. Good evening, sir. Even though it is at selling pressure zone, again I don't want to re-enter or do anything because this level market is holding strong. It will be a pullback and then correction means re-entry and all. I will not think about it. Today is a bad luck day, that's all I can say. We'll close for today. Tomorrow we will see. Okay, all right traders, good night, take care, bye bye. Give levels for today, is it? Okay, the zone what you see here, again buying might happen at this zone. Okay, so please be a bit careful. This entire zone breakout, attracted, corrected, again market can stay within a range. So looking at this candle, I don't want to take any bearish trade even though this seller pressure zone. Market after hitting my stop loss only, it's going as per the view, so I'll not be taking one more trade. So I'll close for today. Okay, this zone you consider as the supporting zone, so upside movement is possible. So above this zone, if it goes later, you look for opportunity. All right traders, thank you for participating in the live stream. Good night, take care, bye bye.